Okay, finally, right, most likely you have to learn how to construct our ionic equations. So there's a couple of steps that we can follow, all right, which is a very foolproof way in order to construct your ionic equations. So step one, you want to write the balanced chemical equation first. For example, I give you a chemical equation here, CaCl2 plus CuSO4 to give CaSO4 plus CuCl2, and make sure it's balanced, right, and with state symbols. And then after that, your ionic compounds, right, that are in aqueous state, they have to be written as ions. Okay, and you will usually split these ionic compounds up. So for example, calcium chloride is aqueous state, so it's split up into its ionic form, so it's Ca2 plus and Cl minus. Of course, make sure that it's still balanced, right? So there's 2 chlorine ions, so there's 2 Cl minus, right? And then CuSO4 is also aqueous, so it's just Cu2 plus and SO4 2 minus aqueous, and gives calcium sulfate. This is a solid, right? So we don't need to break this up over here. And then copper 2 chloride is aqueous, so we break it up right here. Right, so we break this up, and then after that you want to remove all the spectator ions. Okay, so you want to know the key players within a reaction, and every type of reaction is a type of key player. Okay, in the simplest way possible, the key players, right, will not be cancelled out. So if you balance this properly, right, you can cancel out any ions, right, that are on the left and right of the whole equation. For example, Cl minus you can cancel out, Cu2 plus you can cancel out, okay, because they're on both sides of the equation. And then finally, you have your ionic equation, which is actually just Ca2 plus aqueous plus SO4 2 minus aqueous to give CaSO4 solid. This is actually a precipitation reaction, right? Which is a very common reaction that you will learn, especially when you do QA, right? And the ionic equation is as simple as this.